Alright, let's get started. Let's see what works and what doesn't work today. Alright, let's see. Let's try getting this started first. Alright, looks like the phone call is working. Let's change it to this. That looks like it's working just fine. My camera looks just fine. Audio looks just fine. Ooh, hello, Coda. Alright. Double check some other things.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've been bundling up and I don't think Coda realizes that me having his blanket for a tiny bit
is acceptable.
Yeah, he's kind of still having little fits about it every so often. Which, again, it's new for him and it probably won't, or at least in a couple of days, won't be an issue when it's back up to whatever, temperature-wise.
Warmer degrees. Yep.
But for the past couple of days, yeah, he still has been kind of adjusting to it, so I will make sure to mute myself every so often just in case.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Alright, checking one more thing.
Also, this time I made sure I had enough battery, so...
Right, looks like, I'll be busy after church, or no, during church. Let's get that settled first, so hold on 1 second. Alright, now that that's taken care of, welcome everybody to Snimmery's Live, playing more backyard football. Hey, I did get the Discord thing all set up, so I remember that this time. I'm like halfway through the Buffaloes game, so Seth can see the game while I'm playing it this time. We're on game 13 out of 14. We're chilling at the top, waiting to see what the rest of the league does. Because there's big tie-up right here, and there's a big tie-up over here. And it's not too crazy, but it's just there's the 5th place team that is also involved in this tie-up. So that's why it's very interesting trying to figure out who's going to make it and who's not going to make it. This one's got 5th and 6th. And who knows, the Sox might lose and make it even bigger of a tie. I don't think we'll need to worry about the Wombats, though. Nope, nope, nope. Alright. Um, 98 points against. Ooh. It's a close one. Close one. Alright, we're facing the Rockets, though. Let's take a look at the Rockets. We faced them earlier this year, and it seemed pretty easy, but maybe they've done better since then. Looks like 600 yards, 650, compared to a lot of passing. So, we'll probably have to watch out for more passing than anything. I don't, just out of curiosity, yeah, we don't nearly have as many, maybe it's because our rushing yards is so much higher, but we don't nearly have as many passes as they do. They have double the passes we've got. That's crazy.
To be fair, I don't, like, we have had a lot of shorter drives due to field position, so...
Oh, that's true, that's true.
I kind of think some of that is going to show up differently in the stats, per se, versus other teams.
Their sacks numbers are lower than what we've had to deal with as well. Molly, though...
Lower, but spread around, so some cornerback blitzes and stuff might be...
Yeah. Their kicker isn't exactly great, but that's okay. Looks like they don't have a good running defense, it looks like. So, we might use Pete Wheeler quite a bit this game. That should be fine, though.
Yeah, I'd say that still is okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we just went over the 1,000 total yards allowed mark.
Yeah, the fact that it is only 1,000 is still pretty good.
Right, we're still less than 100 points allowed. So, that's kind of crazy. Our turnovers keep going higher, though, with those fumbles recently.
Still dwarfed by the amount of takeaways we have, though, so...
Right, yeah.
I mean, if it ever looks to be as close as what we're getting on takeaways, then it's a worry. But right now, we're...
Right. Yeah. Rockets 5 and 7. We're probably the team they did not want to face to get to the end of the season. I feel like if I saw, I'd have to face the one undefeated team in the league, and you're fighting for a playoff spot, that's the team you don't want to face.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I'd want to face the Melonheads or the Wombats, even though they make them close, just somebody down towards the bottom. But that should be alright. We're just not going to be a big help for the Oysters either if we are able to take down our division rivals. But that's alright. That's a-okay. Wheeler, Markey, Steven, Maria, Ricky, and Kenny. Sweet. Alright. Well, I say let's get started with the next game. Game 13 out of 14 of the regular season games. I thought about this a little bit before we actually start. How does this plan sound? Rebecca has her ladies' night church event here on Saturday, so maybe I'll just do 2 streams, one on one today and one Thursday. and maybe because I plan on Thursday to play the other backyard sports games, which I don't know if you have been following the feed at all, but it comes out on Thursday, and for some reason it's going to be free, they said. So
Did not know about free, but yeah, I think I kind of assumed that it would be pretty soon that the backyard game. So yeah, we could do Thursday, though. I don't think I have anything as far as Thursday goes.
okie dokie. I'm also thinking maybe we'll do the Rockets, the Oysters, and maybe one playoff game, just so we're not trying to fit 3 playoff games and backyard basketball and hockey in the same stream. Because that day...
Or at least, yeah, what are you doing as far as the church goes, whatever, for
Saturday?
forget the name, for... Well, I know Saturday, you just told me, but Thursday, if I remember right.
Oh, Lifeline, yeah.
Lifeline, that's what you call it.
That starts at 7 o'clock.
Okay, so you should have time otherwise in order to get a stream if we were to start, like, right, what we're doing now.
Yeah, around 3:30ish.
Yeah, then I'm okay with it.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, other than, knowing that you still have that later, I'm fine with getting a stream in with you.
Yeah, especially with it being my day off.
Yeah, that should make
I will.
it easier as well if you need to do any earlier.
Yeah, we'll probably do stuff earlier, and then come back. But at least I was thinking having a little bit more time for basketball and hockey on Thursday. We might play the first playoff game as well today, depending on how we're feeling. If we're not feeling it, we'll still have time. I could even start a stream a little earlier if we wanted to fit it all in.
To be honest, I'm not really going anywhere as far as that goes, other than trying to get a little bit of dinner going later.
Right, yeah.
It's pretty cold, so I'm not really looking forward to doing too much of a bigger...
Right, yeah.
I'm not being out and about and doing whatever right now. As long as the snow is low, we should be good.
Yep, that sounds about right. Alright, so we'll see how we're feeling after the Rockets and Oysters, but that was an idea I had in mind.
Yeah, so we could do a playoff game if you want. I have no idea who we'll be facing, which is probably a good thing, but yeah.
Right, yeah, no, my guess is we'd face 4th place, but as you can see, it's a tie. So we will see. I think we pretty much know. There could be a collapse, but I'm pretty positive Pigskins are gonna make it. And
yeah, they would have to lose both of their up and coming games.
Yeah.
The Dillos and the All-Stars are like not clinched inside whatever, but they are making it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I think that would be a really difficult thing to see them not making it. But the Wombat, I'm kidding. Alrighty. Well, let's get started with game 13 of our season. Let's see. There's the button. Hello and welcome to Snimmery's playing Backyard Football 99. Today we're playing game 13 against the Rockets, who are currently 5-7, and we are still 12-0, or we're still undefeated and 12-0. We are in the last 2 games of the season, so we are just trying our best to keep things going and fine-tune last-minute things before the playoffs start. Last time we didn't change the playbook much, and I don't really think there's much I want to change with the playbook again. But with me today on the phone is Seth. Do you have any opinions on anything when it comes to our playbook at the moment?
Nothing defensively. So Yeah, no, I think we're good as far as defense goes.
Whoops, my phone fell. I'm sorry, I dropped you.
You're okay. I can kind of tell.
Yeah. But then, alongside my brother, we have my wife who will stop. Oh, the cat too. Hi, Nugget. We have my wife that will hop in and out depending on what she's got planned during the stream. But if there isn't really anything you can think of for playbook wise, I think we'll just get started.
Yeah, no, I think we're good playbook wise. Just with the custom play that we have, just making sure that we kind of recognize that it's more or less that QB run, so.
Right, yes. Yeah, remembering that. Kind of wish I named it, but it'll be okay. What was that? Oh, okay. Alright, and here we go with the third game of our road trip. Seems like we're not phased by the road trip at the moment, but Penguins are off to face the Rockets on a sunny day again.
Whole lot of red.
Lot of red.
The first thing that comes to mind when looking at the uniforms.
Oh.
Except for now.
Apparently they decided to do their alternative uniforms. How come we don't have alternative uniforms? Did we not get enough donors for our team?
Donors?
Oh, even worse! We didn't get anyone! Nice work, Kenny. We didn't get any donors? We're okay, we're okay.
That was a good tackle. Definitely prevented what could have been a lot worse of a... Oh, up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. Didn't get the first down. They really countered that cornerback blitz without even knowing. Alright. Let's see what Pete can do, though. Oop, fumble. Alright, let's see. Get around the corner. Nope, but that's okay. That's alright. Let's see what we can do.
He is pretty fast, so I'm gonna assume that that's Jordan or whoever.
I think you're right. This one right here, I can't remember her name, and I can't really tell with the white and white.
I can't tell either.
She had the most interceptions in the stats.
Okay.
Oh! Broke the first tackle. Second and inches. Alright. We'll try to sneak this one in. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Alright, let's see. I do remember our run plays seem to be ones that will probably work better. Bummer. Maria was wide open, but they caught up to me so fast. Custom. Let's try custom. I gotta remember that the goal of custom is just run away. The goal for custom was to cut up, but they got off the block pretty easily. Let's do outside handoff. Let's try that. Ooh, I wish I flipped it, remembering the line of scrimmage. Oh, okay, alright. Alright, we're good. I was hoping I could break a tackle.
First down. Yeah, they do seem to be man-to-man more often than not early on here, so
yeah.
That might open up later as well.
Crossfield. Cut through the middle. Oh. Alright, that's okay. We're at the 3-yard line. Let's do power sweep. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Ugh. Did they not see the ball? That's alright. Let's see. Let's try to fake them out. It looks like we're... Yeah, I had a feeling they were gonna put everyone, like, right on the line. Nope. Oops. Oh, no. Oh, that did not... I meant to just run, not pass. Alright. That's okay. Misclick. Oh, no.
We took a lot of time off of the clock, so...
Oh, yeah. And Ricky's got it.
They just don't have a lot of time to answer back this game.
No, you're right. Ricky also, I trust him more in the sun, so we should be good. Oh, out of bounds. That's at the 40 then. Bummer. Got a bad bounce. Let's do offsets. Nice work, Kenny. It's nice when there's only one guy blocking and two guys blitzing. Right. I do see they still have a power-up, so we're trying to be as prepared for... Oh! Right in the middle of nowhere. So we're trying to be prepared and not use really any of these blitzes right here.
Would that have been a reverse peanut?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Just a little confused as to what they went for on that one. And the only thing I could think of is reverse peanut, because Simple doesn't actually have a third.
Oh, they got us good. Let's, Steven, you can get up.
1v1 here. Good job, Steven.
Alright, 4th and inches. I'm not, we're, yep.
Purple dog there, and if they do something, they will get...
Yes!
Nothing.
Yes! Oh, there we go.
At least less than nothing, technically.
I'm glad we were ready for that instead of, thinking they were gonna punt on 4th and inches. Alright, let's go Weedy Pro. We can either pass the ball or follow Pete around. Yep, Steven, come back. Yep. Alright, that works. Okay, 2nd and 2. Oh, we got power up, Sonic Boom. So that will help. If we get a 3rd down, Pickle again, that should work.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gain 20 button.
Yeah. Alright, let's try quarterback bootleg. Yep, we're just running the ball. I'm not planning on doing much more than that. There we go. I was thinking about passing it, but then I was like, no, don't force anything. Let's do Noodle. Let's see. Because they're on our receivers really well. Pete. Ugh. 3 missed tackles. Man. Alright. We might need to not change our strategy, but I have noticed that Pete's drops have been happening more frequent when it comes to some passes. Alright, they got the ball back again. Chameleon, no, this isn't the time for that. They don't have a power-up, so we're just gonna... Yep, take them down. Double check. Nope, nothing. Nice. Alright, we'll end the half that way. That's alright. We may be down, but we're not out.
I mean, yeah, it's only one bad play off of, or at least in terms of turning the ball over, only one of them ended up becoming.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we're doing good pass defense, though. That's good, getting those sacks. Having only 4 yards of offense for the Rockets. That's always good. I think we'll be just fine, though. It looks like the game is a lot closer than it feels like, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Let's think. Think about the strategy of what to do. Because sneaky QB seems to be fine. They seem to be in pass defenses more often. So some outside runs might need to happen. I might put Noodle on the sideline just a little bit, unless we need a deeper pass. Just don't want to risk having another drop again. Could probably use Rudy Tooty. Get
Yeah,
some.
try cutting it up the middle. I mean, Lunch Pail still gives 3 options and the curl back.
Yeah.
Just to at least get the 10 yards, more likely.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm not concerned. I think we've got some good plays. Like you said, it was just one rough play. That Noodle was just a rough drop right into the defender's hands. The helmet of P. Wheeler seems to be very much a trampoline whenever he drops it. So, but that's okay. Let's see how the second half goes. We get the ball, so that's nice. I think we'll be okay. But to add suspense, could this end the perfect season? Ooh. Well. The suspense is there even more.
This is not exactly how we wanted this to start.
No. Oh, we got cough drop though, so that's alright.
We can force turnovers ourselves as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, they're giving it to him? Oh, I don't agree with that one. I don't think they made it. That's okay though. Alright, starting at the 20, that's alright. We have Sonic Boom. So let's try to get a quick score just because don't want time to become an issue. There we go. Oh, that was good. That is perfect. That is a way to not let past bad things get to you. Just give your blocker a second, let them start blocking, and then, man, blew right by them.
He's just going to have himself a night tonight if he can continue to do that.
Oh yeah, that was what, 80 yards? If not more, if you count the fact that we handed it off a couple yards back.
I don't think those yards count, but
I don't think so either.
That probably still just only adds up to 80, but
that's alright. Sweet, out of bounds. Alright. We're not going to use power-ups yet, but we'll... Nice. But we'll keep those in mind. I do need to remember that there is a fourth quarter still. Out of bounds. Alright. Cool. Let's do this. Nice, Ricky. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's great field position too.
All right. Let's do Rudy Tooty. I'm thinking more running, but if somehow they leave someone wide open, then nice block, Pete. Oh, that was great. That was a good block. Artie was about to cause some issues, but Pete was ready. Pete got there. Let's do... Let's try this. Let's see what type of defense. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Oh! Alright, we didn't block it as well this time. Alright, let's go with the one play that worked really well last time. They're up closer. Got by them. And touchdown again.
Yeah, a lot closer that time being as, not exactly at
our 20, right?
Yeah, not in our 20.
Yeah. Alright, sweet. Came back, took the lead, and we still have power-ups in our favor. So that's really nice. Alright. Nope, out of bounds. That's okay, that's alright. So have Cough Drop and Chameleon. Alright. Keep that in mind. Let's do this. Oh, good tackle, good tackle. Alright, first down. That's okay. Let's go Mantis. We're not gonna be too conservative, but I'd like to start playing a little bit more conservative. Try to just make sure we don't let them get by us too well. Cause them to throw in triple coverage. I also see their power up. They got one of those. So let's do this. Let's figure out what we're... No! Alright. What was that? Full man B, probably. Nice, Kenny. Good job, good job. Alright. Tricycle. Yep. Nice! Yes! Ooh, 2 sacks in a row.
A sack on a power-up play is huge.
Oh, yeah.
Just gotta remember who you have. And...
Yes! Marky took care of that.
Yeah, that also can happen, and that works out well, too.
Alright. Oh, they're punting. Alright, alright. Wasn't sure. No! Oh, man. Oh, we still got the ball because I guess 4th down and they didn't get a first down. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that might be the logic, but even then, yeah, it's kind of faulty logic with
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to use a power-up, you can...
Let's wait on that. Let's wait, it's okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's inside out, but go down. Okay, first down, that's good. Weedy Pro, but we're gonna run behind P. Oh, I don't think we're gonna. Alright. That's fine. Alright. We'll Sonic Boom. That should end the game. Oh, they backed up real far. So not quite the end of the game.
But the first down, so whichever play you choose outside of QB sneak probably will end it.
You're right.
Unless whatever happens, and we're probably close enough that we shouldn't have that happen.
Alright. I was trying to go conservative.
Good touchdown.
I was trying to go conservative there. Throw the ball or run out of bounds. One or the other, just to end the game. And just in case it doinked off his head again, I had Chase back up. Just in case. Not expecting him to be the best. Oh, bummer. Not to be the best tackler, but I was ready. I was like, let's back up. But hey, that was a close game, but that was a good game. The 5 turnovers looks really bad, even though I think 2 of them are just backwards passes that they quote unquote count as a turnover. So that's alright though. Sweet. Let's look at the stats as we go. Pete carried the game pretty much. I know the fumble, but that's okay. Oh, that's right. Marky had that fumble on the kickoff, and Steven had it on the punt. That's where all of them are showing up. Passing, not much today, but didn't need it today. Defense, Kenny with 4 sacks again.
Yeah, he was definitely carrying some of the later drives on his own.
Yeah, he was doing real good. Alright. 1 miss there. Kick returning. Punt returning. Not bad, not bad. So we're doing good. And yep, you've seen that already. So let's show off theirs. 51 yards there. Negative 21 passing yards. That's a good stat for us. Whoops. Receiving though, they did get some receiving yards. It was just on sacks. And hey, we didn't get sacked.
Yeah, no, it did not get sacked, which is really good considering some of the extra stuff that they put in terms of pressure.
Right. Alright. Well, there's the stats. The Oysters won. Hey, alright. Oysters won. I think we can count out the Rockets of playoff contention. Maybe a tie. We'll have to see.
Yeah, okay.
We'll have to see. That's okay.
They can't get 7, so...
Right.
And there's 4 teams with 7, so...
Pigskins have the division for their division, so that's good for them. All-Stars and Dillos, they both won again, or lost. Maybe they lost. It was 1 game back the Dillos were from the All-Stars, so that's just all I remember. Wombats 0-13. Man, 1 more and they have that crazy season. So looks like
all that's left is stuff like the ostriches and the pansies that we'll have to, or at least the pansies could still get 7 wins and maybe sneak in.
They could. The ostriches, if they win, they're in. The Oysters, if they win, then they're in. But we face the Oysters, so we can try to ruin some things for them. Let's see about the front yard, see how that's looking. 4th and 5th still look a little off on knowing for sure who's going to make it. The All-Stars and the Dillos, though, I'm pretty sure clinch the playoffs. Don't know why they don't have a yellow football on their thing, but that's alright.
Yeah, All-Stars, Dillos, and the Sox. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. Yeah, not totally sure about that. Let's look at league leaders. Oops, we went down a little bit from like 72% to 70. but that's still really good. The fact that she's got a 76% and that many passing yards is just crazy. And we got to face that quarterback next. Oh, man. Touchdowns. Yeah, she threw the most. She doesn't have a lot of interceptions. Ooh, look at that. We went up in the rushing yards pretty up high. Went up to second place after being in like fourth place for a little while. 19 rushing touchdowns, so really good there. Receptions. We don't throw the ball as much, but we also even it out. But Maria's still up there with 36 yards per catch. Oh man. Sacks. Kenny's up there with 24. Not bad, not bad. 7 interceptions. Wow, Lisa with 10 now. That's crazy. Punts. Kick return yards. 30 is good. 2 kick return touchdowns. But this is the one. 7 punt return touchdowns. That still is mind-boggling to me. But hey, not going to complain. He's on my team. Alright, let's look at the schedules. So, ooh, Oysters let the Pansies know who's boss in that game. That's crazy.
So I guess head-to-head, they would not be able to get in over the Oysters should they be tied.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
If that's how it goes. I honestly do not know how it exactly works as far as whether it's point differential, whether it's head-to-head, whether it's just one team's name is first in the whatever alphabet
yeah.
over the other.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I hope it's head-to-head.
What actually matters when looking at this.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's head-to-head because that would just make the most sense. Rockets, we just saw them, and Oysters, there they are. Pigskins, ooh, it was 9-3 against the Melonheads. So they're not scoring very much at the moment. They've only scored 18 in 2 games. So, let's see. The Ostriches, though, they beat the Oysters but lost the Pansies. So if it does go by win difference or like opposing record type stuff, I think the Ostriches get knocked out, wouldn't they? Because Oysters are better than Pansies. Pansies are better than Ostriches, though. So Ostriches really need a win and hope that the Pansies don't win if they lose. Man, that
again, yeah, no, it's kind of one beats up on the other, beats up on the kind of a weird circle that I guess, yeah, no, at that point I don't really know.
That's crazy. That's alright. There's the Melonheads.
Really,
wow.
Yeah.
Whew. That's a long losing streak right there. And most of them have been like, in my opinion, decent games. Like, I get it. The Sox, the Penguins, were not super close. But the other ones I'm looking at, man, they were close games. If their record was determined by one more score, one more touchdown, man, they'd have a lot of wins. Buffaloes, they've kind of messed themselves up. They've lost too many games in the last bit of the season. They looked like a team that might pop up at the end of the first half of the season, but they just don't look like they're keeping up anymore. Ooh, Monsters beat the All-Stars twice this season. Man, for a team that is not going to make the playoffs, they knew how to beat the All-Stars. Dillo's lost to the Crabs. We've been noticing that, that's the All-Stars lost their winning streak. But we've noticed that the Crabs have been coming back. Look at that. They've been really coming back. this game, whoops, hold on. This game right here, Dillos against All Stars, is gonna be a big one. Who gets the number 1 seed? Because my guess is if the All Stars win, since it's a kind of a tie, it'd probably be some other stat related, but it could, like you said, be simply the alphabet, and All Stars is higher than Dillos. So you never know. Wombats lost to the Bombers, so they're continuing that trend, sadly, of not winning at the moment. Sucks. Right. There's the Bombers, Saucers, and back to us. So I'm wondering if we're able to, after the playoffs, and how usually the graphic of the schedule changes. I'm wondering if we'll be able to see if the Wombats lose their last game or not. If
I don't know. Yeah.
we might have to look at statistics maybe, but I don't know.
I imagine they have at least some resource that you can use in order to figure that out. But yeah, off the top of my head, yeah, I guess they usually do just go with the playoffs, whatever, for the scheduling.
Yeah. The only thing I could think of is in between episodes, maybe take a picture of their points scored and then just look at stats afterwards, and we can kind of tell by that.
Again, that's up for you to decide on if you want to go that far with it.
Yeah, we'll see. But for right now, I want to thank you all for joining, and we'll see you next time for the last regular season game as the Spiffy Penguins in this season. Hope you have a blessed day. Bye. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking a fun season would be play as the Wombats crazy 0-14 team. But I don't know.
I wouldn't mind it, but also because they have Jocinda and Annie, let alone the fact that Stephanie is pretty good still.
Yeah, it might be because
So,
she's the running back.
They didn't have poor players, they just aren't playing well.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, they're not Pablo, Jerry Rice, or guys like that, but
Well,
you have a pretty good amount of B-tier players.
yeah, looking
Whatever
at turnovers
tier
to
in my head I
takeaways,
have, I
though.
guess.
Turnovers to takeaways is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Because I also have some ideas for seasons in the future where not exactly the worst team, because I don't want to go that far, but kind of purposely make the CPUs have better teams than us, but we don't have like the worst players. We just have the bottom of the barrel type where you can choose out of everyone that's at the bottom, and you can still probably make a good team out of it. You just won't have Randall Cunningham or Pablo or Pete. I've always thought about that to make it a bit more of a challenge. But not miserable.
We could do something like that. I don't exactly, again, I mean, the tier system in my head probably isn't the same tier system that you have in your head, so, like, there's some players I might value more than what you would, so we'd have to come together and sort that part out before we get too far.
Oh, yeah. And if we just want to go by ratings instead of actual brain power, then there's always that Google sheet of backyard football resources we could always look at as well. So, well,
Again,
and
that
or for
also
other
is,
games.
like, I mean, I guess that would just be player stats slash how they do in a PvP setting,
Right.
which could be very different inside certain case scenarios.
No, you're right. You're right.
So, yeah, don't get me wrong, that probably is what we would do in order to just determine straight whatever without having bias towards whatever. But yeah.
No, that's okay. Plus, at the current moment, I'm trying to leave Steam games unmodded at the moment. Um, Changing a coach file isn't a big deal in my opinion. It's doing something like the RBBL. You know, you're changing the whole game. That's something I don't really want to do. Um, at least at the moment, just because I don't want to quote unquote break the game, make it extra difficult. The only mod that I can think of that would be kind of fun and kind of interesting would be there is the extra hard mode of backyard baseball I showed you, where they can have an 11 at running and stuff like that. But that's again for another day. I'm kind of enjoying just the normal. Don't have to worry too much about anything being unfair. So I don't know. We'll see though. We'll come up with an idea. I'm still thinking about what to do in future streams. Like I'm leaning towards doing like a basketball season, but I'm also wondering what if we did in these 3-hour streams, half of it be one game and half of it be another game, and do 2 seasons at the same time. That might be fun. But I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much.
I mean, again, yeah, that would still be interesting as well. I'm not opposed to it.
I'm thinking, currently off the top of my head, doing one sport at a time seems to be just fine. I just know one of the things that I enjoyed about a different YouTube channel that I used to watch that played these games a lot was he'd take a lot of suggestions from subscribers. Now, obviously, I'm the only one watching the stream live at the moment, so it's not like I have to worry about things at the moment. But in the future, it'd be fun if we got subscribers to do some of their seasons that they want us to do. And trying to do all of them, not all of them, but trying to do a lot of them, but doing one team at a time, that would take a while.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll think of something though. For now, we're just chilling. It's nice. But maybe doing like starting next week when I want to do basketball. Maybe we could do basketball and hockey. Who knows? Especially since the stream will probably only have the team creation and one game of each. If that was the case of what we would do, we'd probably get a couple games in if we did just one sport to start the stream, or to start the week. But we'll see. I also want to figure out how's the best way to separate the season so that the stream or the season can end within like a month to a month and a half if I were to do one stream of backyard sports every week. So I don't know.
Yeah. No, again, we can worry about that at some point too.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It'll also help with once backyard basketball comes out, knowing how many games are in a season, because I think it's 14, like almost every other sport, but who knows? Maybe there's more. Maybe there's 16. So I don't know.
Yeah, no clue.
Hockey, I know there's. Well, I don't know the numbers for hockey either, but I know there were two options. There was the short season and the long season.
Yeah, no, that's true. There was two different for that one.
Yeah, and
Or at least now that you say it, that sounds right. I don't think I ever played the long season, so.
no, I think someday it'd be nice to do a long season, but as the first season of hockey, I would not do the long season. Just in case if there's anything that I'm like, oh, I wish I did this knowing what's happening. At least I would know something after the first season. So I don't know. But that should be fun because from what it looked like in the Steam store page, the basketball game should have just backyard teams because that's what it had when it was released. But hockey looks like it's just backyard sports teams as well. So that should be interesting. There was a picture of the cookies on hockey. So I don't know.
Cookies are good. Cookies are good.
Penguins would make sense.
Yeah, we can run that back.
Oh man, we'll see. We'll see though. We'll come up with something. But
There's gotta be the Zambonis or something like that too.
oh yeah, yeah. There's gotta be. All right. Well, let's see what we're dealing with. Looks like 1,500
Again,
rushing.
They were the ones that have a whole bunch of passing yards, so
Oh,
rushing isn't
that's
going to show up much.
Yeah, you're right. They got 3,000 here, and if we go by quarterback and running back, that's 1,500. Because remember, some of these are actual running attempts, but most of them are special teams. So I don't usually even count those. So 1,500 compared to 3,100. That we're gonna worry about the pass more than the run. Sacks is kind of separated like
Mostly
last
a
time.
two-player, yeah.
Yeah, so
It
you're
could
right.
be all around, but yeah, mostly two-player off of it.
Grace and Todd are the interceptions people, the only ones with those.
Yeah, Grace is gonna be pretty fast then. So
Yeah. No,
I
you're
have to
right.
worry about that.
Kicking wise, 51% and 50% there. Oh, well, Vicky's their kicker. Is she a good kicker?
I would not know off the top of my head. Like,
I'm just curious.
yeah. I've never used her as a kicker, so I can't say she's amazing, but
She's a 3, so.
yeah, it's still okay. Yeah, could do a lot worse.
Yeah. Oops, wrong one. Statistics. Get back to. Oh, it was right there. Alright. And yeah, passing. It looks like their run defense isn't good again, so Pete might have a good game again.
Yeah, just a lot of defensive woes for him, outside a few good picks here and there.
Yeah. So I think we should be just fine though. Shouldn't have to worry too much about this game. But we'll see. We'll see.
We will see. I think we said the same thing for the Rockets, same
And
thing for the Pansy the first time we
said
played against them.
during the game. Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right. Well, let's go find that start recording button and we'll get started. Here we go. Hello and welcome to Snimmery's playing Backyard Football 99 as the Spiffy Penguins. We are in the last game of the regular season facing the Atomic Oysters. who are currently 7-6, trying to solidify themselves a playoff spot, while we are just trying to see, one, how far this win streak can go, but two, trying to fine-tune some things for when the playoffs kickstart. We discussed that they like to pass the ball a lot, so we're expecting to have to play more conservative, more deep for them. With me today, though, is my brother Seth on the phone, and we, here and there, my wife, who is working on something in another room, might pop up here and there. But with a playbook that's working really well, and a strategy in mind, let's just get started. Let's just get going. Oh, we're in the snow. The spiffy penguins are in their habitat. Even though we're the away team, you know, didn't really think that through. Let's see about the penguins. Nice. That was a perfect kick. Nice. Right. So they've got a lot of run plays for page 1, but off the top of my head, it looks like it's either an in run or the only outside ones are like the down ones. So we're just gonna prepare for down. We'll see. Let's see. Oop, there's an in one. There's an in. Ooh, that was the third page. Look at all these run plays. Oh my goodness. So we're still playing conservative because we saw that their passing stats are crazy. But doing our best, keeping things in mind. We got a power up chameleon. Ooh. Let's hold on to that just in case though. Let's do PB&J. Alright. That's page 1 again. That was probably the handoff fake one. So, not much to learn from that first drive. Other than we're going to get good field position. Being on the 31. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see. Their run defense didn't look great statistically. And I'm not sure, like Noodle, we're keeping Noodle because deep passes, that could really help. But I'm not really using it as a screen at the moment just because it hasn't really been working out in our favor recently. I know that's out of bounds. It was a panic.
That's okay. We do know that the cornerback comes in on certain plays, so...
Yeah.
That's a good thing to know now.
Let's do Weedy Pro, but we're gonna just follow. Oh, well, if you're gonna also blitz. Alright. Yep, there we go. Got past the 20, so 6 yards to go. They're in pass defense a lot. Let's go with custom. Let's try this. Nope. Nope. There we go. They changed their mind and I went to the audible of, oh, we're gonna run, to, nope, we're gonna pass. I think that was good discernment there.
Leapfrog.
Leapfrog's gonna be very nice. I want to keep the power-ups just in case, because you remember last game. Power-ups definitely were nice to have in our back pocket just in case. We didn't need them, but it was just nice knowing that they were in our back pockets. So chameleon. Let's try this. Nice! They got to her. She took too long. There's all their pass plays. Look at that. So that looked more like woof.
Yeah, that was a woof. In which, yeah, so far, mostly it seems like they're just forcing it to Vicky, so.
Yeah. It looks like if we have to worry about something, it's just people going deep. If we play a little bit backed up, that should be fine. Like Steven and Ricky can handle Vicky if it was a pass play. But no, that was big shove, it looks like. But we had the blitz happening. Let's do offsets. Just make sure that we're in a good spot. That's alright. That's alright. They didn't get close to the first down, so that's fine. I feel like they're not a bad team. I don't like their... Ooh, nice! Oh, here's number 8 of the season. 8 punt return for a season. Nice work, Pete. But I feel like their players are better than their strategy. Their strategy offensively, at the moment, they just look like, oh, bummer. They look like they're trying to force the run game to work. And it's...
Have to establish the run to get the pass.
Yeah. But I feel like with playing somewhat conservative, we're not really giving them much of a chance, which is good. Because as the team that's facing them, that's something you just don't want, is to give them too much. Okay, let's do chameleon. Nice work, Steven! That was good, that was good. I was even a little confused who was my player up there. I knew it was my player down below, but that was about it. Let's do outside handoff. Wait for the block. There's the block. Didn't hold on to it too long, but it was long enough that I feel like we got more yards than we would have. Let's go custom. Let's see. Yep, that's the play, that's the play. Probably should have waited a little longer. Especially 3rd and inches. What is this? Nice. Nice. Oh, look at that. Nice work, Chase.
Right down the middle.
Broke through, looked like 2 or 3 tackles there. Alright, power sweep. We're gonna go for the 2-point because we missed the extra point. And that did not work. So that's okay.
I mean, we're already piling it on pretty high. I doubt they'll be able to.
Without a really good second half, we shouldn't have to worry too much. But never know. Never know.
Or at least the snow is slowing them down as far as how fast they can.
Oh, rats. That's alright. It's okay. Let's do... No, I want this one. I think they got the first. Yeah, they got the first down. Oh, we can't miss that tackle. Oh, rats. If I were them, I'd go for the... Yeah, the field goal, just to get some points on the board. Oh. Short.
Very short kick. Okay.
Alright, just
Got
double
lucky
checking.
on that one.
Yep, double checked, and it is 0 points. So that was a short field goal. Yeah, looks like their passing yards is still racking up, but it's not like big plays at the moment. We're not allowing those.
Mid one good drive's worth at this point. 48 of them.
Right. Yeah. We're doing good though. We're doing good. I'm feeling very good about our strategy that we've got. I feel like we're preventing too many big rushes, too many big passes. I feel like we're doing good. I'm enjoying it. Nice bar is... Oh, what was that? Sorry.
You're okay. Yeah, I was just going to say something about the third down conversions, but I think you were going to hit on probably a bigger point.
Oh, no, I was gonna say we're gonna receive the opening kickoff for the second half, so that'll be nice to start with the ball again. But third down conversion, 100%, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to stop us if we keep having pretty much an 100% chance of continuing the drive every time.
Yeah, that 2 or 3 broken tackles by Chase was very nice. Alright, let's see how the second half goes. Oysters can definitely come back, but I feel like if we keep up with our strategy, don't lay off the gas pedal, I think we should be okay. Let's see. Oh, just wasn't fast enough. Alright. Let's do quarterback bootleg. Let's see if they go man to man. They did. Nice work, Pete. And let's get the first down. And more. Oh, 20. 10.
That's a really good job
Touchdown.
on the outside there, avoiding the sideline. Good job, good job.
Nice work, Pete. That was good. I was worried he dove again, and I'm like, bro, the throw wasn't that bad. but that's alright. He can, as long as he brings the ball down, we're good. And no need to go for 2-point conversions. It's nice having the number look like it's supposed to look, but might as well just keep getting the easy extra points. So we seem to score about 75% of the time at least on extra points.
Can look up the numbers later if we really need to.
Right. Okay. Oh, nice work, Maria. Nice work. I keep looking towards Vicky. Get him! Oh, fumble! Recovered! Somebody! It's off screen! They got another hocus pocus! Oh, man.
Uh,
Well,
they might use it again. They might be desperate at this point.
they might.
Even
Oh,
with another quarter still.
no, come on, Steven.
Nah,
Get in there.
not
Get
good.
in there. Get in there. All right, Maria. This is your time to shine. All right, Steven got to him first. Tackled forwards. That's okay. Let's go punt return because 4th and 34 is just kind of ridiculous. Well, if you, no offense, if you punt like that, I think I'd go for it. Because here we go. Oh, Vicky caught up to us. I was hoping that was going to be number 9 for the season.
Pete forgot how to tie his shoes together. The shoestring tackle available.
Man. Alright, let's see. Yeah, buddy. Come on, come on. Reach over. Yes. Another touchdown to his name. So that's very good. Very good. Nice work, Pete. Let's see. We still have leapfrog. We'll go with the extra point, though. Nice. Right, we're kicking it in the middle. No need to do anything special with our kicks at the moment. Just got to get it to them or through the end zone in the back, but I don't think we will with the snow very often. Cough drop. Kind of want to save that for when they're having a good drive. Yeah, when they're having a good drive, I think I'd like to use cough drop. If they don't have a good drive, then... Nice work, Marky! Oh, that was good. That was good. Alright, let's do something like this. Man, we looked so ready for that one. Alright. Let's see.
I'll admit, yeah, I'm a little bit surprised as to how much they've been running the ball after having the stats that they've had as far as passing before the game.
Right? Yeah. But I won't complain because our run defense has been good for a while. We've only given up, if they break 3 tackles, for some reason we don't seem to be able to stop them, but that's 3 tackles they gotta get. Nice.
Leaving the outside wide open all over again.
Seems to be a very nice play to like a sweeper in 2002. Seems to be one of those plays, which I'm cool with it. We found the one play. It was not originally in the playbook, so we found the play that will get us the most points. That was a close one, Ricky. I really hope they re-release 2002, but I do have it on the disc, so it's not going to be that big of a deal if they don't do it. But that one I did enjoy. I just would have to get used to the speed of the game again. This one's a lot slower than 2002 is.
They do still have a power-up. So
Oh, thank you.
just be careful now that they've got a couple extra yards.
Yeah. No, you're right.
They lost them.
You're right, though. We tricycle seems to be our... Ooh, that looks like... Yep. Right. Oh, fumble! Recovered! Can't tell! Off screen! She's got it! Get off, Vicky! Come on, go for it. Oh. Alright. Man. That's alright.
It's a good thing cough drop doesn't go against us as well.
Right. We're gonna do leapfrog because, hey, we've got it.
Got the cleats available. Let Pete pull them on
And boing! Got wrecked. Alright. Here we go. Deep pass. Either that or it gets sacked. One or the other. Oh. I think it was a millisecond too late.
We still had a pretty good game all around.
We did. No. 40-0. Can't complain about that. 100 third down conversion rate. Can't complain about that. Alright, statistics. Let's see. There's some good rushing from Pete. Passes 4 for 3. That one was a panic one, so that's not bad. Nice job, Pete, with those. Rushing. Oh, that's right. We did rushing already. Got 4 sacks. Kenny and Markey split it up. Steven with that interception was nice. Right. Not bad, not bad. Oh, kick return. Kenny got a kick return. But Pete got the punt return for a touchdown again. And then there's this again. Then Oyster's turn. 6 rushing yards here. 45. I still was shocked with the passes that they were doing. I was expecting them to go deep from all their stats. But that's alright. Vladimir. Sacks. 1 sack for them. That was that last play. 0 for 1. Vicky. 5 punts. That's right. 7 kick returns. Punt returns. Here's that. And I think as soon as I hit team bench, I don't remember. I think it goes straight to the graphics of the playoffs. So let's see who.
Probably does.
Let's see who we face in the playoffs first. Not yet, not yet. Hold on. We're good. We're good. The Pansies. They gave them the wild card. They knocked the Oysters out. So it's not alphabet. But it's not head to head. It must be like scoring or something. But that's okay. That's all right. Let's see the Ostriches. They won, so they're in too. I bet you if the Ostriches lost, the Oysters would have made it.
Yeah, it might be the fact that the Pansies have a win against the Ostriches. That.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. In the next division, 3 teams in this division made it. The Dillos win by beating the All-Stars in the last game to get that #1 seed. And then wild card for 3 and 4, it's Crabs and All-Stars. And then the Sox. 0-14 Wombats. Oh, man.
That's rough.
That's a rough season. Here's what we're looking at. The pink teams and Pansies and Penguins. So if I'm right, 1 should face 4. So we should be facing the Pansies, which I think we had the toughest game against them. If not the Rockets game.
We played against them was pretty good for us, though.
That's true. That is true. And then in theirs... Oh, the All-Stars get the 2nd seed. Okay, so it should be... I know we don't really have a home field, decision. That wasn't something that was in this game. But the All-Stars should be the home team, so they should be kicking the ball off in the second half. But Crabs, All-Stars, and Dillos in the same division making it. That's crazy. Oh man. Let's check league leaders to end the regular season. Did pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, we dropped to 3rd place, but that's okay. That's alright. Rushing touchdowns, 21, still up at the top. 36 for yards per catch. Sacks, 26. Kenny is moving up. Tackles, he's up there now with 62. That's kind of crazy. 7 interceptions, still up there. We're not on these until we get to the 30 yards per kick return. 2 kick return touchdowns. We got 8 punt return touchdowns. And that's it. So let's see if we are right where we're facing the Pansies. Let's see. There it is. The playoffs. Penguins against the Pansies is going to be the first playoff game, where Pigskins face the Ostriches. And over here it should be, yep, the Dillos against the Crabs, and Sox and All-Stars. The Crabs beat the Dillos last time though, so we might have an upset in the number 1 seed. And Ostriches and Pigskins. I think they gave you can tell me whether I'm right or wrong. I think in the standings it said All-Stars are number 2, but I think they gave the Sox home field advantage because over here on our red side, the Pigskins were the number 2 and they're lined up with the Sox.
It could be division winner.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they got it anyways.
Otherwise, I can't see any other reason why the All-Stars don't have that whatever home field.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just because they didn't win the division. But who knows? Who knows? That's alright. For all I know, this might not mean home and away, and they just honestly plop, put someone there.
Maybe.
So who knows? Who knows? That's alright. Well, we are about to start the playoffs, and we are in the playoffs. So thank you all for joining for Game 14 of Backyard Football 99 as the Spiffy Penguins. We will see you next time when we face the Pansies in the playoffs. Hope you have a great day. Bye! Alright. Yeah, got the fancy playoff picture now. Very fancy. And statistically, sorry Maria for your rushing yards.
Little by little.
But hey, we look pretty good. We only allowed 100 yards in like the last 2 games of the season. So, not bad, not bad. 63 third down conversion rates. That's still really good.
Oh yeah, that's probably the best in the league.
Man, and then the Pansies. Yeah, they got 13. But theirs, we gotta watch out for Chico Papas again. He likes to run. So, man, that's gonna be crazy. Sorry, yawned. I'm gonna step out of this for just a second. Not actually start anything, but I've seen on Discord the tornadoes seem to be a common trend for who makes it to the finals. So I was interested to see who'd make it to the playoffs because the tornadoes were not in our season. And I don't know if it's just coincidence that the tornadoes made it to the finals both times for somebody, but hey, whoops. That's alright though. Frogs. I wish they had the that color blue for the frogs. That would have been cool. Like the oysters, but a little darker. Crabs. Inky squids. Potato suckers. The feline. Oh, that is pretty much the color that I'm kind of looking for the frogs, but nope, the felines have it. Alright. Well, while I'm randomly clicking on different teams, do you think we should do something different, or do you think we should play a playoff game and have slight bit extra time for basketball and hockey?
Yeah, let's do at least one more game here.
Okay.
We can see if we can fit in whatever versus the Pansies, because I do not remember what their team was composed of outside of a couple of faster players in order to get behind what we have up front.
Yeah. I'm also thinking, just before we look at the Pansies, I'm thinking about just playing pickup games. So just so you have a picture in your head of what I plan on doing with basketball and hockey on Thursday, is I don't plan on starting a season that day with them. I plan on finishing football and then just showing off the game. You and I can take a look at different teams, because we didn't grow up with the basketball one. We grew up with 2004, but not, I think it's 2002 or 2001. But we grew up with the next one.
Yeah, so that'll be new.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. I think someday I'd like to figure out how to be able to record Backyard Basketball 2004. But when it zooms in, like, or zoom whatever, the screen gets big with the engine that they decide to use for those games compared to these games, it kind of messes with my OBS a little bit. So I wonder if I need to figure out how to plug in a third monitor, because I could always unplug the extra storage that I have and then just plug it in at the end when I transfer photos over, and see if that works for a third monitor and see if that doesn't mess with too much. But I've never really given it a shot, so that'd be something we'd have to try another day.
Yeah.
Because Rebecca and I, before I thought about streaming, we tried to record, Backyard Football 2005, I think it was. And every time it came up, it was messing with audio. It was messing with audio I knew. It was because it kept hearing the TV. So I know about that one, but it would only show part of the screen on OBS. So I gotta come up with a solution for that someday. But for now, with more people getting into the Steam versions, it'd be fun to play the Steam games a little longer before trying to branch out with other games. But we'll see. It'll be alright. I think I also have Backyard Baseball 2005, so we can always pull that game out too someday. And I know some people weren't super interested in anything after that, but I'm sure it'd be fun going back to Backyard Baseball 2007 when we played that game. If I can just figure out how to install it, then put it on this computer, because this computer, I need an external disk drive if I'm going to do something like that. So that'd be some trial and error. But that's alright. Just got a lot of plans and I'm excited, but not too excited to not finish this season for football. Alright. Well, let's see first off the team stuff. We didn't get a chance to see what everyone else did, but the Pansies won their last game. It says 34-0, but I don't know if that's entirely true. But we're gonna assume it's true, and that's crazy. Bunch of zeros. But here's their season stats. That's what we care about. So here's the players that I remember. I remember Chico Papas is a good running back. He's someone we gotta watch out for. They're pretty even with their runs and passes. Like, I know 400 more yards doesn't seem even, but compared to other teams we faced, this is actually pretty even.
Yeah, that's closer to even than what most of them would have.
Their run defense is not as good as their pass, so I'm gonna expect them to play off the line, and we're just gonna be able to get some good quick run plays in here and there. So that might be a good idea. Get some quick runs in. Now that it's playoffs, it's one of those the weight was lifted off the shoulders when we won the division, but now the weight is slowly coming back, knowing that it's one and done type of a playoffs, not a playoff series like baseball. But let's see. Yep, here's the rushing yards. Yeah, Chico Papas with 1,400 by himself. He led the league in the passing. Yeah, they had a good quarterback, 56%. That's pretty good. Receiving, Gale and Fernando. So honestly, they're wide receivers. We're gonna need to watch out for them. Just I know it's not rocket science, but they're wide receivers. They're passing them pretty evenly, and it says average of 30 yards. So expecting deeper passes. Defense-wise, they blitz quite a bit, if I remembered right. Looking at the sacks, I believe I am right. Mickey and Debbie don't seem to do much. They got no stats on offense, no stats on defense, so it's really like a 5-man team. Yeah, it's just a 5-man team. No need to worry about Debbie and Mickey.
They're moral support.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna attempt the run game, see how that goes, and then I'm gonna play conservative while having two people blitzing. So the defensive lineman and most likely the linebacker. We're gonna keep giving pressure to them. That's what I'm thinking. That's the strategy I think I'm gonna go for.
Sounds good so far, yeah.
Anything?
We need to switch up anything, we can do so. But yeah, for right now, it sounds good.
Anything playbook wise? I'm feeling just fine with the playbook.
Right now, I am. I will admit, not really too many situations anymore unless we face a major blitzing team where it seems like the fullback pass is going to ever.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just because, unfortunately, Maria is also not amazing with passing, per se.
No, I think we did just switch recently. Switch them because we weren't getting Hocus Pocus anymore.
Well, that too, yeah.
So it might help.
Again, yeah. I have no idea. It would really just depend as to how far back and how often we can get stuff like that. But again, that's the only thing. Like, I don't think we need to switch out any plays yet. It seems like we seem to utilize a bunch of different plays, and we seem to be having a good job with them. So,
Yeah.
doing well with them,
However we want to word that. Steven O. Oh.
yeah, no, I don't think we really are going to have too much luck with it, just because of that. But, again, it's not the worst of things. We can add a different play if you want, but right now you said that the playbook looked pretty good, so...
Yeah, I think...
Even if we don't use that, we have 15 other plays that we seem to do really well with. That we use often enough, so...
Yeah, I'm not too concerned at the moment. We seem to be showing that we're doing just fine, so I am happy about that. But I'm just I'm curious. I'm curious about Steven's a little faster doing this. So that's kind of nice.
That is true.
That's not what I meant, but it worked.
Okay, this works.
Oh,
just put
man.
a band-aid over that. That works.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just practicing this play for a little bit. Okay. We can't judge it off that one.
It doesn't really do too well, but if they're blitzing, you could just step back with Pete or whoever.
Nice block, Maria. Oh.
That happens too, strangely enough.
Yeah. Pete must... I wish, Well, let me look. I'm curious. I'm gonna pull up football resources on the Google Sheets. I'm just curious. This is 99. Is there a stat for I think it'd be like coronation or something. I don't know. Maybe it's intelligence? I don't know. The eye, attention.
I wish I would.
His
I wish I knew, but yeah, at the moment I don't know.
his affects catching. So catching wise, it's because of his bad eyesight. But it doesn't really say too much. Affects passing as intelligence, coordination, affects catching, also affects how likely they are to fumble. But his coordination's a 79. I don't know.
Yeah, I do not know.
No biggie, though. No biggie. That's alright. Well, I think it'll be just fine. We're gonna have to play very well, but I think we'll be okay. We will do our best, as we usually do. Double check, double check. Yep, still hard. Can't change it anyways, but still hard. Controls good. Sadly, play-by-play is not on, but that's okay, just because I can't hear it, and I'd rather not be interrupted by chucked downfield. That's alright. I think we're ready for the next game, are you?
I'm ready, yeah.
Alright.
The show on the road.
Here we go!
Let's hope that the playoff weather is good.
Hello and welcome to Snimmery's playing Backyard Football 99 as the Spiffy Penguins. Today we are starting the playoffs against the Stinky Pansies. We are taking the number 1 seed in the playoffs. Pansies got number 4, Pigskins were 2, Ostriches were 3, and then if we come over here, the Dillos, which was the 49ers clone, faced the number 4 team, the Crabs, and originally the All-Stars were number 2 and Sox were number 3, but we're thinking because the Sox won their division, they're gonna be the number 2 seed and get home field advantage. But that's what the playoff schedule looks like, and we faced the Pansies twice because they were in our division, so we have somewhat of an idea of how to beat them. They have a really good running back, and their run defense isn't super great, so we've got an idea. And by we, I mean my brother Seth, who is on the phone helping me co-commentate and come up with some strategies for these games, and maybe popping up in the video. My wife, she's working on something in another room, but she might pop up here and there, so who knows. But with that being said, our playbook still looks good. We've got a strategy on the stream. We looked at the statistics, so we feel pretty good about that. We know who we're facing, so let's get the show on the road with the Stinky Pansies. Ooh, PS 132. I don't think we faced or played on this field before. So
I'm gonna assume that the initials stand for playoff stadium.
hey,
So it might actually make sense as far as that goes for us to not have played on it yet.
makes sense. I'm also seeing raincoats, so
Ooh, rainy.
think,
Okay, good
think
eye,
we're,
good eye.
think we're gonna have a rainy game, but we're gonna
Down a bit.
get the kickoff return. I was enjoying our road trip kicking off to start the game. I've always just enjoyed getting the ball in the second half, but no coin flip in this game. Alright. Starting on our 22-yard line. Let's see what we can do. Rain is going to slow us down a little bit, but shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Rough. Alright. Alright, let's see. Nice part about it being the playoffs is don't have to worry about, like, padding, getting our stats to look better, because you're just trying to make it to the next round. That's all we're trying to do.
Still do a little bit of stat padding if need be.
Oh yeah. Alright. 3rd and 25. Let's do lunch pail. I feel like that might get us some more yards. Yeah. Oh.
slippery. They are not catching anything.
Nope, they are not. Let's just punt and trust our defense. I trust the defense. We should be okay. We just gotta be ready for Chico Papas with his speed. So I wanna bring the pressure. So offsets is how we're gonna start. Oh, rats! All right. It's all right. Let's try tricycle. It's another one of those bring pressure type plays, but also gives me some extra room. They got a power up.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be, but just to play it safe, I think I can.
It was Sonic Boom. Oh, did we get him before the first down? 4th and inches. All right.
Okay, well,
Triple dog
they
dare.
do pass it. Double check us.
Got it! Got her!
Good job.
Yes!
Get the ball back down.
Alright, nice work, Kenny. Nice work. Whew! Alright.
Okay.
Pansies were ready.
Yeah, we might need to feed it to Pete today, though, if we're losing yardage, going backwards with our
Chase.
QB runs.
Yep. Let's start this off. Nice. Okay, first down. Oh, that's good. Alright. Let's see. You're right. We should be feeding Pete. Quarterback isn't quite fast enough, but that's okay. That's alright. Let's do power sweep. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh no. Alright.
I still got to the yard, whatever, line of scrimmage, but yeah. It's definitely not comforting to know that the play is going to take too long if they have a blitzer.
Yeah, let's try this. Let's go the other direction. They might not expect it. Okay. That girl isn't moving.
Yeah, at this point, just gotta get the yards we can. Okay. Yeah, they were pretty far back, which I assumed they were just playing around the fact that there might be a pass play on it.
Don't want to just keep repeating plays, but let's try this because they were far back. I feel like we can at least get the first down. There we go.
Yeah, they're playing pretty safe. With the first down, they might be more willing to do a blitz or whatever. We can find a short pass if need be.
Alright. Let's try quarterback bootleg. Let's try that. Alright, the block didn't work, but we got some yards, so it's okay.
I would be tempted to do, Weedy Pro, but that probably would have been the same as what we had before with Knuckle for what we're trying to get across.
Right.
Just kind of hope that's not chain link that they come out in.
Dropped it again. Alright. Let's see.
We're close. 25 whatever yards to go, so.
Alright, I'm between lunch pail and outside handoff again.
Do you want to do inside out?
Alright, let's give that a shot.
Just to see if we can get him up there just a bit quicker.
Let's try. Okay. Alright, not first down,
not
but...
quite enough yardage. it's my bad on not quite enough yardage.
That's alright, that was 12 yards. If it was normal football, that would be a first down, so we're good. 3 points. 3
3
points.
points is good. 3 points is good.
I'm sure you see it too, but I am feeling the playoff little jump in difficulty a tiny bit.
The jump in difficulty is Pete not being able to catch anything so far.
So maybe it's the rain.
Yeah, no, I don't know how much as far as difficulty as it is just some of the normal plays are just not being... You can't execute the same plays if they don't work the same way.
Right.
Yeah, there's a better way of explaining that, but...
Let's try... I'm just gonna go offsets. I want to put pressure on them. Okay, out of bounds. That's fine. That's fine. We'll take it. Second down. I'm also noticing, it might have been just because the Pansies were a tough team to face, but I feel like I'm just noticing their players were playing right where I wanted to pass the ball type situations. Alright. So, I don't know. That might just be me too, with it just being a coincidence.
Or at least, yeah, they're far back inside zone coverage so far, so... Well, not exactly the way of describing it, probably, but...
Nice.
Yeah, they aren't going to give up too many big plays with their defense.
Alright.
But...
Oh, fumble out of bounds. Out of bounds. It's okay.
Okay, out of bounds, though. We still have it. All good.
Man. I didn't need
I
that,
was hoping
Pete.
Pete was going to get around them. They definitely made... Yeah, they got a little bit more out of it than what I thought they were going to.
Alright, nice part is we're on the 37, so if we get a little closer, a field goal might be okay. Alright, that's just how I'm looking at this. Let's do Rudy Tooty. Let's try. Let's see if we can... If we're
Yeah, they're blitzing here, so just... I was late on calling that.
No, you're good. I saw the blitz. I clicked too late. I was trying to give her at least time to separate from the cornerback, and we just didn't have enough time. So that was my bad. Did not get the block. The blitz distracted Maria. Alright. Here's what we're gonna try to do. Oh, time expired. Ah. Rats. Rats. Oh, man.
I mean, again, yeah, time went down pretty quick when we were about to score, so...
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing, but...
Maybe. I was just hoping that, I'd get tackled with, like, a second left. That's okay. Our rush... Our strategy is seeming like it's working, though, with, when you said give it to Pete. 62 yards. Probably all Pete Wheeler. Yeah. Yeah, 62 yards, Pete Wheeler.
Or at least, yeah, our players seem really slow as opposed to what they usually are. And, I mean, Pete at his slowest is still way faster than...
Yeah. No, you're
so
right.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to give him the ball and just kind of maneuver around with him and hope that he doesn't fumble it a couple of times.
Right. Let's see. Total yards allowed 7. That's pretty good. Alright, well, sadly there isn't, well, sadly, but also it might be a good thing that there isn't much to talk about. It's, the strategy is working, it's just we're slower, so the drives are extending longer, which is making the game go faster, funny enough. So, that's alright. The one turnover was the fumble out of bounds. It wasn't even a turnover. So, well, we're gonna give the ball back to them. I know that's what's happening. So, there's a small part of me that if I were to know that time would have expired, we would have just threw the ball deep and see what happens. But we didn't, so that's alright. Nice. Oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect one because he might not even get to the 20, or he might have got to the 20. I don't like that spot. I don't think he got to the 21. I thought it was 19 or 20. Alright. Let's offsets. Let's see. Yep. Read that one like a book. Says they gained a yard and they're still on the 21. Who's running this scoreboard?
They gained about a half a yard there. And they less than that on that one.
Nice. Alright. Don't want to do that. Let's do this.
Just have him back a decent bit just in case. Oh, never mind.
We're good. Go. Oh, Steven. I think if he dove, he would have had it. Alright. Alright, that's okay. Didn't expect anything less than a playoff game. Let's see if we can get some good yardage with this. Okay, he's not as fast. I was hoping Pete would go for the ball, but I put the 2 out there. Oh, let's see. Inside out. Inside out was a good play. Okay. Alright. Got 17 yards that time with it. Let's do custom. I saw the blitz. Let's go, Steven. 30. 20.
He is going to make it in there all
10.
the way. Touchdown.
Yes. Alright. There we go. That's how we can fix some of this. We got a power up. Sweet. That will help. We're just going to go for the extra point, but that will definitely help. Sweet. Made the extra point, so up 3 points. Let's go with regular kickoff. Don't need to do anything flashy. Alright, 4th quarter. Let's see what we can do with the 4th quarter. What play did I use that last one? Shrink wrap? Is that what I did? I think I did shrink wrap as that last play where Chico went high stepping down the sideline. Nice, Marky. Yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. Nice, nice. Okay, all right. Come on, come on. Yes. Okay, all right. I wasn't sure exactly how the punt was gonna go, so I made sure I had all 4 guys ready to charge after the punter. All right, this is good position. This is good. This is good. All right. Inside out has worked really well. So let's go. We gotta go like this though. And then we cut it up. Then reach. Oh, at the 1.
Still got the first down.
Can we both agree sneaky quarterback is not going to work?
I agree on that one, yeah.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? We're just gonna do this. Sonic boom. Put ourselves in the end zone. Don't even need to think too much about that. Just use the power up that they gave us. Alright. Now let's go.
By 2 scores with half a quarter left, I think we're okay with the result there. More than happy using the power up.
Oh yeah. And we made that, so even better. 10 points. Just kick the ball down the middle. Don't need anything flashy. Alright, Chico is probably gonna get the ball. Let's back up. There we go. Okay. Alright, I think with how slow players are gonna be, I think we're gonna be okay. Nice work, Marky is like really putting in the work this 4th quarter.
Like he's able to shred off the blocks pretty well, but he can't seem to block super well today, though. Otherwise, it's been an interesting mix as to what he can and cannot do.
Right. Okay. Nice, Kenny. Yes. Okay. They're punting. This is the game right here. This is it. The Penguins are going on to the 2nd round of the playoffs with a score of 17-7. Whew, that one was a close one for most of it.
A win is a win.
Here are the stats for anyone interested in those. Right. 2 sacks for Kenny. Then here's the stuff. That field goal was nice to start off with. So I'm glad Ricky got that. Because being down 0-7 would have been even a little bit more of kind of a bummer of a situation. And there's that. Then we're gonna take a look at those. Yeah, Chico got that 1 run. Good for you. Right, not bad, not bad. They did get a couple sacks off of us. The rain really didn't help when doing quarterback runs. 99 yards punting. It's crazy. There's that. And alright. Let's see who we're facing. Pigskins or ostriches? The ostriches. Ooh, and that was a... Wow.
I don't even know if they scored that much in the regular season.
I don't...
in one game. So yeah, that's plenty impressive.
Wow, they really showed up for playoffs against the Pigskins. Man, okay, I know I shouldn't have assumed this, but the fact that I thought the Pigskins beat the Ostriches twice in the regular season, I kind of just assumed they were going to have a third win. But boy, was I wrong. Alright, and let's play a fun little game right before we go to the blue side. I'm predicting Dillos and All-Stars. That's what I'm predicting. Do you have anything different? Any fun predictions?
I'll go with the Crabs and the All-Stars.
Alright, here we go. And oh, you were right. Man,
Pop could have picked any of the four, though, and been pretty...
Yeah, look at that. Man, close games. You're right. Could have picked any of the four. Pablo Sanchez is carrying the team to first a huge win streak and now knocking out the #1 team in the league, or not the league, in the conference. Man. That's crazy. I didn't expect that. We both said All-Stars, but it was Dillos and Crabs. Kind of thought Steve Young and Jerry Rice were gonna be okay, but no, Crabs got them. I'm kind of just in shock with how close the games were as well. And how not close the game was with Ostriches and Pigskins. When I've played the backyard football on the phone, usually the game that was the user game was the one that had like the biggest run, or not run difference, that's baseball, point difference. But no, Ostriches did good, and we were close. This blue side was very close. Man, crazy. Alright, well, thank you all for joining for the first round of the playoffs. It was a very, very close, very spooky, rainy game. But Penguins came out on top. So we will see you next time for when we face the Ostriches in the second round of the playoffs. Hope you have a blessed day. Bye. Alright, recording is done.
Kind of hoping there wasn't too much of my sound feeding into what you're doing, so sorry about that.
No, you should be good. If it helps, I didn't hear much, so you're good. This is blue side. I apologize. Those are games that if I were to watch the games, I think I would have enjoyed it so much with how close they were.
At least, yeah, the only thing that's a little bit of a bummer with the game itself was just the fact that, yeah, it was pretty much just feeding Pete. But
yeah.
We did get one big pass play in there that should have at least helped out.
We did. Steven, where are you, Steven? 58 yards for Steven. It's just the rain wasn't helping, and I remember that their run defense wasn't that good. And we found the loophole with your strategy of inside out. So that,
or at least, yeah, inside out, outside handoff. I mean, power sweep probably would have worked a couple of times given how back they were, but Murky wasn't doing as good at blocking, so
right. Stewart.
Not something we want to chance just in case.
No. In this game, not been able to put points really on the board. So it was a little more nerve-wracking, if that makes sense.
Yep. The timer is usually not our friend, and today especially so.
Yeah, but I don't know. Close games makes the game a lot more entertaining, in my opinion, than a blowout. Don't get me wrong, blowouts are nice. The weight off the shoulders, you get to relax. But close games are very, very fun to play around. But with that being said, that is going to end the live stream for today. I know it's a little shorter than 6 o'clock, but that's okay. We'll save the last two playoff games for Thursday, and I will do my best to make sure that since I do have the day off on Thursday, I'll make sure that I get backyard basketball and hockey, assuming it does release the day that they said it was going to release. Get those downloaded and installed and ready to go.
Yeah, I would not know how long that would take, but otherwise that sounds like a plan.
Shouldn't take too long, but you never know. You never know. But thank you all for watching, and hope you join us on Thursday for Snimmery's Live playing Backyard Football 99. See ya!